All right, guys, we're about to get started with this. We're about to get in this. About to go on a journey in space. So, set your phasers to stun, because we're about to have a good old time. All right, guys. All right, everybody. So welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be playing some Star Trek Online, and it's going to be the Discovery. And we're gonna be joined today by a developer of the game, and he's going to be telling us about the game. He's gonna kind of give us the rundown and teach us how to play, and tell us a little bit more about the making of the game, and basically any questions you guys have, you're going to be able to fire off in the chat, and we're going to direct them to our guests, so that way we can go ahead. And today our guest is Mike.
Hello.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'm unmuted yet. Hello, everyone.
Mike, you should be ready to go. Mike, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you, playing with us. Not every developer always has to be on here, so the very fact that you're taking time out of your day to play with us today says a lot, man. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You got your Star Trek shirt on, man. I do.
I have a stock of Star Trek shirts in my drawer for when I know I'm making a public appearance.
Wow, that is preparation right there.
Gotta stay on brand, bro.
I've got the Origin hoodie on. You probably can't see it because it's super baggy on me because I'm a small dude. But I mean, everyone knows I got the Origin gear. So before we get into this, as we always do, we're just going to briefly go over what we got going on at Origin PC. So right now we're playing on our Origin PC Millennium desktop. This was definitely helped created by our folks over at PNY, so thank you so much. That amongst our other hardware partners. Right now we have the 1000 watt EVGA Supernova G3 power supply. It's got the red sleeve cables. We've got a nice little red theme going on here, like Origin red. The motherboard that we're using is the MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Edge AC motherboard. And to cool the processor, we have a nice Frostbite 240 AIO cooler. That's our in-house cooler that we have. All the fans that we have are Corsair RGB premium fans. They're really nice. They're really pretty, really lights. A lot of lights. All the RGB, everything. The processor that we're using, to cool, or the processor that we're cooling with our Frostbite is the Intel Core i9 CPU, clocked at 3.6 GHz with a 5.0 GHz max turbo. Awesome CPU, especially for these really big games like Star Trek. And one of the most important pieces to any gaming computer is the single 11 GB Accelerate Gaming NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti, and that is a PNY card, everybody. Thank you, PNY, for that GPU. We really appreciate it. The RAM that we have in here is 16 GB, 3000 MHz, Origin PC. Origin PC approved. Let me actually go back to the specs here. Origin PC approved, DDR4 RAM, and the drive that we're using is the 480 GB PNY CS900 SATA SSD. We also have a 250 GB Origin PC approved M.2 drive, so we got plenty of storage. It's all lightning fast. All of our PCs, as you guys know, come with a lifetime 24/7 US-based support, and it's lifetime free labor. So all you got to do is send it in if you have an issue. All of our machines come with Windows 10, and that's the machine that we currently have right now. And right now we have a lot of things going on. We have giveaways. So if you guys want to enter our current giveaway that we have, which is the Ultimate Streamer Bundle giveaway, just put ! giveaway in the chat, and it'll give you the instructions, and it'll provide you with the link so that you can go ahead and you can enter that giveaway. We also have some promos as well. The promos that we have.
Now, just a quick question. Am I eligible for this bundle giveaway?
Of course you are. Of course you are. You can enter it. But be careful, because if you win, it's going to be like, oh, it was rigged. No, it's not. If he wins, he wins fair and square. But absolutely, you can definitely.
I think I'll pass on entering. You can just send me one, right? Just bring one over here.
So right now we have that giveaway going along as well. We have right now it's our Memorial Day promotion that we have. So all the details are there. If you go onto our website, it's going to be right up there on the top of the website for you guys to check out. We're giving away some hard drives for every PC that you purchase, so go ahead and take a look at that. Right now we have our RTS systems, which are our ready-to-ship systems. Traditionally, if you were to order any of our systems, they have a lead time of about a week to a week and a half. Whereas if you get an RTS system, we have a handful of machines that are already built and ready to go. So as soon as you order it only takes 1 to 2 business days. So if you want your PC and your ultimate gaming experience immediately, this is a good opportunity for you guys to take advantage of. And then right now, we're working heavily with St. Jude to raise some money. If you go to bit.ly/OPCPlayLive, you're going to see a lot of different things that you can get. All you got to do is donate a certain amount of money, and you'll see all the information is laid out. But right now, specifically for what we're doing, if you donate $2 and select, oh, right there, we already got a donation. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that after we review everything here. But right now, if you donate $2 and you select the Star Trek, you're actually entering for a chance to win a bundle. And we're also raffling away keys for these bundles. So all you got to do is go to bit.ly/OPCPlayLive so that you guys can go ahead and you can check that out. And as you can see on the screen, we have everything cycling. We have various pieces of hardware, swag, gear that we're giving away. Jerica, if we raise all the money, or if someone drops that money, she'll get a tattoo. We're going nuts over here with St. Jude, guys. We're doing it for the kids. Hashtag for the kids, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game. I actually was playing a little earlier just so I can get a little familiar with the mechanics. This is my character that I created, Captain Orr. She's got her creature stance, which I think is awesome. I really love the way she's standing right now.
I as soon as I saw that, I started laughing. I can't believe you picked the creature stance.
Wait, is it not popular? Like, do people just not like the creature stance?
No, people love it. It's an interesting look for her. It's the look for the character that stream helped me. My weekly stream helped me create, which is of course the glorious Klingon warrior Ham Sandwich.
Ham Sandwich. That is a delicious sounding Klingon warrior.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Thank you so much for these donations that we already got coming in, guys. Chris BH, really appreciate that $2 donation. We got a $20 donation from an anonymous donor, so thank you so much for that, guys. Let's keep these coming. Again, all of these donations go directly to St. Jude, and St. Jude is obviously a great organization that's raising money for cancer research and awareness, so that we can go ahead and we can take care of all of these things that are like making all these kids sick. And it's an excellent cause, guys, so please, really, thank you so much for that, and keep them coming. We really appreciate that. So
it's really awesome that you guys are doing this.
Mike,
I'm really, I was excited to come on the stream anyway, but then I found out what we were playing for, and it's really cool.
Mike, I'm glad you think that. So thank you so much. I'm really excited. As a matter of fact, I even got a little Spock buddy here with us today. He's watching over us. He's keeping the peace with over here. So we're ready to go. Now, I'm just going to be completely transparent from the start. I'm not the biggest Star Trek aficionado. I don't know too much, so forgive me if you say a couple of things from Star Trek that I'm not familiar with, but that's not to say that I'm not interested in the franchise. I'm definitely really curious about it, so I'll
try and keep it on the beginner level for you.
Feel free.
We won't mention mycelial networks or anything like that.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that. I really do. So just to let you know where I left off, Mike, I basically started the training simulation, and right now I'm on the ship, which I named the USS Nebuchadnezzar. Because I'm
nice. That's a good name, dude.
I'm a big Matrix fan, so as soon as I saw the opportunity to throw the Nebuchadnezzar on a ship name, I was, wait, how did I do that?
No one can tell you what Star Trek Online is. You have to experience it for yourself.
Oh man, I'm already having a blast. So I'm just gonna try to power through this so that we can play together. You said that I shouldn't have much more to go into.
I don't think so. I gotta remember exactly where you are, but I think that there's already Klingons on your ship and stuff.
I'm already fighting.
Yeah,
Klingons.
I think you're almost to the point where we can team up. It's just you're in basically the way every faction, every character starts in this game is they have this big story tutorial chunk that they go through. For Federation characters, it's this kind of thing. Klingons invade your ship or the Borg invades your ship. For Klingon characters and Romulan characters and Jem'Hadar, it's different. And then once you get out of that, you're into missions proper, and we should be able to team up. So once you get the mission secrets, I should be able to join you.
Awesome. So yeah, this game is it's really, really fun. Like I like all the dialogue. I like it's really easy to pick up. When anytime you have a lot of activity on the screen, I feel like for anybody, it's always like, man, this could be hard. But it's actually, the game does a really good job at like, walking you and teaching you and, just getting you familiar with the mechanics so that, you don't feel that way. Whoa, I probably should have shot first. That was rough. Okay. So
all right. So I see that you're getting into a little bit of you got a handle on your ones and your twos.
Yep.
This guy's getting up in your face.
He's literally like getting right up in me. I'm rooted though. I can't even move.
Yeah. They'll do that to you. Klingons will throw some stuff your way, sticks you in place.
Let me try to get out of here.
Once it goes away, you can get out of his face.
Guys,
and if you just keep clicking one, you'll just keep shooting him.
Okay.
And put him down. Two, while you're rooted, you can keep shooting him too, and two will do a more aimed shot that could take him down.
Okay. So I don't necessarily have to like click them. If I just hit one, it'll kind of like auto target them. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome.
Once you've got him selected, like you do now, if you hit one or two,
got it.
You'll just start shooting him.
Awesome. So while I try to power through this, Mike, tell me a little bit more about yourself in the company, man. What is it that you?
Sure.
What's your role in the company?
So I'm the community manager for Star Trek Online, which means that I do a lot of marketing and social media and fan feedback and contests and video editing. And I was updating my LinkedIn this morning because I haven't done that in a while. I was like, oh man, I should write down everything I do. Oh god, it's 3 pages long. It's just, it's one of those things of jack of all trades kind of deal. But mostly my job is to make sure that everything that the developers are doing is clear to the community, and that everything the community is looking for is clear to the developers.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of all these donations that I got coming in, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Hawk, LSD, I see that.
Nice job, guys. Keep it coming in.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is what I love about Star Trek fans, man. Like, we've got a lot of my regular stream viewers in chat. I see some of my guys here, and I see some of them donating.
I keep getting rooted.
The great thing about Star Trek fans, and not everybody, but most of them, Star Trek as a series is about being a better part of humanity. And I think people really try to lean into that. If you hit tab, you can auto target these guys without having to try and click on them.
All right, that's awesome. Oh, that's really good. That's definitely good to know.
Yeah.
And tab is right next to one, so that's perfect.
There's also if you click B, you'll go into shooter mode. If you're a little bit more used to like console shooters or like first person stuff,
okay,
that's a little bit better.
Wow, yeah. Someone in chat was saying that. I was about to do it, but this is great. I like this a lot. Oh no, the screen went black. Oh, okay, it's a cutscene.
Oh yeah. You got a cutscene. This is this is content from our Age of Discovery content update that happened in around September, I think. And this is when we first got Mary Wiseman for the show. So from the show, she plays Tilly on Star Trek Discovery.
Okay.
And so she's kind of your buddy while you're going through the tutorial. She's great.
She's great. I love her. I love her personality. She's like very timid and kind of like nervous sometimes when she's talking. Like it's very relatable. It's really, really cool.
She's also has the distinction of the first person ever to drop an F-bomb in a Star Trek TV show.
Oh, really? Well, that's a little fun trivia for you.
Yeah.
So that actually leads me to one of the questions I have. Like, how closely does your team work with the actual franchise? Like,
so our team has always had a really good relationship with CBS. We're officially a licensed CBS game, and they always, have sort of in the let's say the dark times when there wasn't much Star Trek coming out between the end of Nemesis and this new era where we're suddenly getting a ton of new Star Trek shows. They kind of gave us free reign to sort of tell the future of the Star Trek universe. So we did a lot of stories that was like, hey, you remember this character from Voyager? Here's what they're up to, 20 or 30 years later. In fact, 2 summers ago, last summer, we did Victory is Life, which was kind of a sequel to Deep Space Nine that had almost the entire cast. But now that there's more Star Trek television coming out, our relationship has actually gotten even closer. We're working pretty directly with the writers of Star Trek Discovery, and the upcoming, well, actually, we can just call it Picard because that's its name. They announced that the other day.
Okay, all right.
Picard. To work on the storylines they're giving. They give us assets directly from the show. A lot of the new ships you see in game are actually the same 3D models that get used on the show. We just modify them to bring them into the game. Mm-hmm. So you end up with a lot of really cool stuff that way. And yeah, it's a really nice give and take relationship. They've asked us for some story details on our game since Picard is taking place about 10 years before our game starts, I think, maybe 20. And so, they wanted to know kind of the state of the universe and everything that was going on. We've sent them stuff. I don't know if they're going to use it, but it's been fascinating. And the main villain, who you've already met in this section, Jaula, is actually a character that was created for the IDW comics. There she is. Welcome, okay. Jaula.
Nice.
And so when we were looking for a Klingon bad guy for this opening sequence,
I love
for
the
our Discovery arc,
that's really cool.
the writers at CBS were like, "Oh, well, why don't you use Jaula? She was used in this one comic book; it hasn't been used again." And so it's kind of a cool relationship that way.
That's really cool. And what about the movies? You mentioned the shows. Like, is there any like cross in the game with the movies?
There is, yeah. Especially with the Kelvin stuff when that was coming out. Our game actually takes place pretty immediately after, I think. The Hobus supernova, which was the big inciting incident of the 2009 Star Trek movie. So we're kind of the future of the universe after Spock went back in time and started the Kelvin timeline. So we've got some of that stuff. We've got some ships from the movie. There's a character, I think, who was an android who was on the bridge. 0718 is his name, who does some voiceover work in some of the missions in our game. And we're always looking to add more, without giving too much away. There might be some more Kelvin timeline stuff on the cards someday soon.
Okay. That's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for these donations. They're coming in so hot. We really appreciate that, Matt Blake with the $2, Dr. Nilsson with the $2, Hawk LSD with $2. Just keep them coming, guys. We really appreciate that. I mean, I'm sure you guys are entering for a chance to win the raffle that we got going on, which we're going to be giving away after the stream. So yeah, keep it coming, guys. We really appreciate it.
But hey, if you guys donate more than once, I don't know if this is actually how this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when I was sending in my donation just now, I saw a bunch of dope prizes that you can enter in for.
Yeah,
I put in a raffle for a headset. I imagine if they donate a couple of times, they can enter to more than one raffle.
Absolutely, you're 100% right about that. So the more you donate, the more we have plenty of options there, guys. So take advantage of it. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah.
So do you know what's going on?
What have I got behind me? I just noticed there's like a face behind me.
Is there a face behind you? Let me try to figure that out. It's. But in the meantime, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on the screen right now?
Yeah, sure. I'm looking at the stream, so it's going to be a little bit delayed. But it looks like your captain has been captured by the Klingons and is about to get knifed in the stomach.
Oh no!
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
But this is so. The Discovery starting experience is a reimagined version of original Federation starting experience. We took the original tutorial and remade it with Klingons because Discovery has Klingons as their big bad guys. But we also have these amazing animator named Weston who just joined the team, and he and our environment lead Scott have been working on our cutscenes, and they've got these just beautiful cinematic cutscenes in the game now. You can see that going on the stream right now while I'm talking. It's pretty amazing the work they've been able to do to get the game really looking really amazing. Words, I has them.
Yeah, no. Once we launched the game and we tinkered with all the graphical settings, we were like, ooh, this is.
It's very pretty.
It's
very
awesome.
Pretty.
And
if we get to Rise of Discovery today, you'll see our newest ice planet that we got to. That's really, really cool.
Whoa!
I also am a big fan of the starting ship we give Discovery captains, the Malachowski, which just popped up on screen. It's really pretty.
Was it that green sort of animation that I just saw? Because that was really cool.
Oh, that was a Klingon ship coming out of cloak because you shot it real hard.
Oh, okay, got it. I'm really trying to figure out what's going on. It's like reading chat and I go back and it's like, yo, we're on fire now. Like, what happened? Okay.
Well, that's the Klingon ship that's on fire. Good. I'm gonna bust you out into space now for a little space fight.
The captain knew what was
okay, as much as
oh no, you're on fire. You're right. I see it now.
As much as thank you for that. as much as I hate like skipping through, I definitely want to get to a point where we can like play together. So like, don't mind me.
Yeah, go ahead and skip. There's some really good voice acting in here, but like, you know, it's we're on a stream. People don't want to sit here and watch us listen to dialogue.
So I'm gonna
do that
really
on my stream
quick
too.
with that. Okay, to sit in the chair, press to sit. I'm gonna just jump on this chair.
You just press F.
Press an F.
Yeah.
And
you're still in shooter mode. Press B.
Okay, got it. All right, so you got to exit shooter mode so you can interact with the environment.
Yeah, to interact with
makes
stuff.
sense. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Let's do it. Oh man, this is gonna be the first time I'm like piloting the ship.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. Thank you.
Get ready.
Leave shooter mode, noob. I am a noob at this game, man. Go easy on me. Come on, guys.
It's all right. He's learning.
But
all right. So you got a new duty officer. You'll notice she just popped up down there where it's pointing.
Okay.
Gives you that little thing that looks like a starburst. Makes your next torpedo shot like twice as powerful. So what you're going to want to try and do is fire on these bad dudes and blow them up, basically. Spacebar will shoot your guns.
Okay.
I can break through the jamming at short range. Shall I hail them?
Yes, do it.
Opening hailing frequency.
So much.
Greetings, Captain.
Yeah, this voice acting is great. Like all these, there's like, how many voice actors do you guys have? Do you know, like off the top of your head?
We have total. I have no idea. We have 42 actors from Star Trek in the game now. I think is the total number, something like that. But a total voice actors, I'm not sure. It's probably a lot.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Okay, WSD to kind of. All right, I can get used to these controls.
Yeah.
All right, to scan the freighter, press F. How close do I have to be to scan this freighter?
You should be within range. There you go.
Okay, and saying use E to increase your ship speed. Okay, cool. So, got it.
Yeah. So E increases, Q slows it.
Got it. All right.
All right. So now you got to repair this bad boy. You've scanned it. You found out what the problem is. Now you got to fix it.
And then Q slows you down. Got it. All right.
Yeah. Yep. And there's 4 different speeds you can activate with E and Q, so you can kind of control how fast you're flying. It's a great thing for you know, when you're trying different combat styles and stuff. Because like a cannon ship, you'll want to fly a little slower so that you can keep your front facing and facing the enemy. With a beam ship, you kind of want to be circling around him a bunch.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a couple behind as I'm watching the stream, but if you want to repair him, you can just click on that repair freighter button or press F.
All right. Whoa!
There we go.
He just like completely got away from me. Awesome. I guess I fixed him. Great.
Yay!
I'm doing good. I'm awesome.
And now he's gonna run away because he's a jerk.
Oh no! Don't do that. All right.
We saved you from the Klingons. Yep. Good luck with that. Bye.
And then they're not gonna stay around and help. All right. So to talk to your first officer, press F. I wouldn't want to fight a Klingon. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we just said.
You got this, buddy. I believe in you.
I'm like nervous, man. This is a lot. I like this guy's hairstyle. All right. So what is our objectives right now? Let's see here. I'm just gonna start flying around. Scan for parts.
Yeah, you're looking to fix your ship so that you can, I believe, so you can find the cloaked Klingon because they're hiding from you right.
Okay. Can't wait to get into some combat. That's gonna. This is what I'm like really like jonesing for. I want some of that combat, man. All right, I'm turning around. So, are there any like useful like shortcuts or like?
The big one is if you press R, that'll give you full throttle or take you to a complete stop.
Okay, well that's good to know.
So that's if you want to go full speed or just stop. That's the big shortcut. And then spacebar is going to fire your weapons once you got something to shoot at.
Okay.
If you look at the mini map on the right, you'll see a big yellow circle.
Yep.
That's where you're trying to head.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you for that $20
Yeah, of course.
donation and the $2 donation from Devil's Cry 4. We appreciate that.
Devil May Cry 4 was a great game.
Hey, and the Hey Boo $20 Hey Boo $20 donation. Awesome. Thank you. So are these debris? What are we doing with these debris?
Yeah, so you're gonna click on those or tab them like enemies.
Okay.
Shoot them so that you can get some parts off of them.
Okay. And to get the parts, I just gotta hover over them.
Yeah, there'll be a prompt to pick up parts once you get out of combat.
Oh, okay. So I can't pick them up now. I'm gonna take these prompts out.
I'm laughing because Cthulhu in chat said that he's here to receive Kel's gameplay wisdom. Cthulhu is a player who taught me how to build a good ship and how to fly it well.
Oh, okay.
And is much better at the game than I am.
Oh yeah, and you're a developer at the game.
Yeah, well, there's lots to learn with this game.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, so then now you drop the thing's dropped an item. Once you pick it up and you pick that up, there'll be a prompt to take items.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you want to grab to pick up the parts you're looking for.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot all these boys, and now I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
there
ahead
you
and
go.
pick everything up.
Blow them up with lasers, phasers. I meant phasers.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh, here
I'm
it
gonna hear about
comes.
that on Twitter.
Okay, I'm gonna go to a stop. Take items. I could just take the items. Awesome.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Take. Yes. Now it looks to me like I'm just kind of taking them without being in proximity. That's pretty. Like, it looks to me like it's a pretty generous like range to select items that are.
We don't want to make it, especially when you're flying in space. We don't want to make it. You have to
Gotcha.
right on top of these things. Oh, I can tell when the stream caught up to chat. This chat just lit up with, "How could you? They're phasers."
Shame on you. Shame on you.
Listen, guys, it's.
Well, engineer, we're on it, Captain.
There's only so much I can do.
Looks to me like we're about to.
Somebody's unsubbing and rage quitting the stream. Hey, before you go, you can prove how angry you are by donating money to St. Jude.
Exactly. That's the ultimate way to show.
For every dollar you donate, I will slap myself in the face.
There
no,
you
I won't
go.
do that. Please don't make me.
Oh man, I'm not sure if you've tuned in or not, but we've done some pretty crazy stuff. The other day we were doing like a hot wing kind of challenge, and it was a $50 donation that was needed for us to put like a very, very hot sauce. We have the bomb hot sauce.
Oh
And,
god.
yeah, it was bad. I'm like still kind of suffering.
Yeah, we did Extra Life last year. We had a lot of especially when we were doing our tabletop games. It was, we had a lot of donate to change the story, and we were playing a Star Trek game, and somebody said we beamed down onto Sesame Street after donating, so we had to play Star Trek officers in Sesame Street. All right, so you got some Klingons off the starboard bow. Well, now they're in front of you, but You ready to get into a fight? You ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm stoked, man. Let's do this. All right. Oh, whoa.
You can press spacebar and start shooting at him whenever
really
you
here. Okay. Oh, he's invisible. Okay.
Yep. That Klingons can cloak. We're tricksy jerks like that.
Oh, so you're a Klingon? Are you loyal?
I am a Klingon through and through, my friend.
Oh man.
Kapla.
Because the character I made, the character I made here is like a scientist, and it's
nice. Scientists can do a lot of really debuffs and holds and things in this game.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Eventually, you'll be able to just create a black hole in space and watch as all of your enemies get sucked into it,
dude,
where you can shoot them. It's wonderful.
That sounds awesome.
It's super cool, dude. Except there's one enemy type in Kethy that gets stronger when you bunch them together, and people still throw gravity wells at them and just like, no, stop. They're just making them more hard to kill, please.
Someone in chat was saying to turn on auto loot. How do you do that?
Turn on auto loot? Oh, if you can do that in the settings. If you go to escape when you're done with this cutscene.
Okay.
They're going to teach you how to do full impulse, which is one of the. It's basically learning how to run.
Okay. To yield high torpedoes, so you must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it. Okay. Yep. So I feel like I'm going the right.
Shift and R.
You'll
go to full speed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Full impulse. Yep.
Nice. Now we're moving.
So
now we're moving, guys. We're fast.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Now, you can't fight when you're in full impulse, so if somebody starts shooting, you're going to drop out of high speed like that and go back to your speeds.
Okay.
But it's a great way to get from one spot to another.
Got it. Okay. Thank you for that donation. A lot of anonymous donations. We like those. It's cool.
Oh, Captain Leopold has a good point. To the left of, you see in the bottom UI slide, there's the big picture of your ship with the shields around it.
Yes.
To the left of that is your power levels.
Okay.
Click on the blue button on the far left, and that'll set your power to max on weapons.
Blue button.
Which will make you hit the Klingons a lot harder.
Got it. Done. All right. So I'm looking. Looks like I'm in the area where I need to be. What is it that I'm looking for? Full impulse, a suspect point, trial by fire. Trying to see exactly what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Okay, I'm a little further away here. I see a lot of debris everywhere. Now,
oh my god, I already got a tweet about it.
oh boy, let's see. Yeah, everyone's like auto loot for the win. Like,
yeah, you were in the middle of a cutscene. When you get a free escape, and it's in the settings menu, I'll find it so I can direct you to it. Options.
Am I like still in a battle
enable
right now?
auto loot, and you want to turn that to on.
Like, am I not seeing something right now? Like, what is going on here? Am I still fighting an invisible Klingon?
Yeah,
ship?
there's still a Klingon around. You are to fly full impulse to the yellow circle on the map, which will cause the thing to continue. And it's above. Oh, it's above you. People in chat are saying you flew way down and it's above you. Space is 3-dimensional space.
Oh man, so that.
So you see how on the map there's that big yellow arrow pointing up on the yellow circle? That's telling you to go up.
Okay, I'm moving upwards now, everybody. Oh, there. Okay. There's a. Oh wow. Okay, now I'm getting shot at.
Great. Fire back.
I'm firing.
Fire
back.
everything.
I'm firing all of it.
All 3 of your guns.
This guy's closer. Let me. Okay.
So you're flying a beam-based ship right now. So your best bet is to do like a Pirates of the Caribbean style fight and just be circling this guy with your broadside facing him, because that means that your front and back guns will be shooting him at the same time.
Got it. Okay. I gotta admit, the controls are not like something that I'm used to, but I'm sure with a little bit of practice, I'll definitely. I'll definitely get a lot
comes to
better
you.
at this.
We are a 10-year-old game, and so a lot of this is based on old MMO design philosophies. The space combat comes to you pretty naturally eventually, but yeah, it's some of it's a little not intuitive.
But let me ask you, like, how much of the game is like the shooting combat that I was doing earlier, and how much of the game is space combat? Like, is the game?
We're probably leaned a bit more heavily towards space at this point, especially in the end game. It's a little bit more popular. Our players really love their spaceships,
of course,
and they're shooting their spaceships.
Of course.
So
that makes sense.
We have a lot of space missions. Most of the story missions, I would say, are about 50-50, if not, 25. 75? What? 25-85?
Okay.
I don't know. There's our most recent mission we just did was all ground, but sometimes there's space combat as well, and there's a lot of the end game content, like our task force operations, that are pretty heavily space.
So let's talk about that. You mentioned the end game a little bit. Like, what does that eventually look like?
Well, so there's a pretty expansive story. We've got 10 years worth of Star Trek story in here. So, in that respect, even when you're done leveling, you're going to be playing through some pretty cool stories for a while before you get to the point where you're quote unquote done with the story until you add the next thing. But then there's a lot of other things you can do in the game. You can, as I mentioned, there's task force operations, which are short multiplayer or sometimes long multiplayer missions that you can go on with your friends. They're kind of our equivalent of raids, but none of them ever are really quite as long as a typical MMO raid. And you can go into those with your friends. You can go into places called battle zones to fight over objectives. We have those for a couple of different types of enemies. And then there's a lot of end game systems like the reputation system, where you can take the things you earn from those events and apply it to better gear, better spaceships, things of that nature. There are some players who tell me that Space Barbie is the true end game, though. It just means dressing up your character is pretty as humanly possible.
I'm trying to see where my next move. So yeah, this 3-dimensional space, it's definitely crazy because I'm so used to playing like on a 2-dimensional space. So being able to like move just about anywhere is like kind of wild.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. We still limit the up and down nature. You're not going to find somebody popping into space, to attack you from directly below anywhere in the game. But it's a different way of thinking about fighting for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
RTK142, gravity kills isn't long. Just go get the molecules, man. Just go get them. Sorry,
No,
personal thing I have to remind people of for one of our TFOs.
Grab.
So you look on the map, there's a yellow arrow.
Yep,
That's always a good idea.
I'm definitely going that way. Okay, now I'm traveling full speed. Let's do this, guys. Bear with me. I'm learning here. This is like I was doing the tutorial earlier. I'm like, yeah, I got this, and it's like now I'm flying a ship, and it's like, oof, this is.
Yeah. So it's trying to tell you about your shields right now.
Okay. Oh no.
Big one to remember there. Click on that image of your ship that has 100% on it right now. That will balance your 4 shields immediately. So if you're losing power to your right shield, it'll suck power from your front and back and left shields to compensate, which is very helpful.
Okay, and I'm gonna start fighting this dude here. So I'm gonna try to do what you said by like being like broadside, kind of circling them and just shooting them as I circle them.
Yep. Oh man! Apparently, $100 donation just.
Oh man! Thank you guys so much. Ding for the ding with the $100 donation. Screw cancer. You're absolutely right, man. We don't want any of that, and that's exactly why we're donating all this money, guys. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that, and all the other ones. Thunder Spank with a $20 donation. Dark with the $5 donation. We really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much.
That's awesome, guys. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
PvP, is that a thing? I'm seeing PvP on chat. Like,
PvP is a thing.
Wow.
It is. What's the best way to say this? A PvP is a thing. It's probably the least popular thing in our game, if I'm perfect. Star Trek fans in general tend to be more work together than fight each other types of people.
Okay.
We do have some fun PvEVP stuff that we added a couple years ago. You're working in teams against another team, but you don't actually directly fight. There are some direct maps where you do directly fight. Generally, I wouldn't recommend going in there unless you're a super top tier dude with super top tier gear, because everyone who's in there is a super top tier dude with super top tier gear. We're working on trying to think of some other ways to make PvP fun without having to have, the best stuff.
Okay.
On it.
Can't say I was expecting either.
It's just so visually engaging, man. Like now we're in this very pink environment. Like what is?
Yeah, dude, our environment artist who's job, just super pretty. All right, so you've got a science officer now, which is awesome. So if you look at the bridge officer powers, which are basically the dead center of your screen.
Okay.
He's got a little thing that looks like a lightning bolt heading for 3 or 4 circles.
Okay.
When you're fighting an enemy, if you press that button, that'll fire off a beam that drains their shields and makes it easier to blow them up.
Okay.
The cadets were ambushed by Klingons.
That sounds like a cool ability.
Yeah,
Someone just donated $1 and said, "Please add Klingon disco heads."
We're working on it. They completely changed how Klingon in Star Trek Discovery, and so there's been a lot of requests for us to add that in game. We are working on it. We just have other stuff that we're working on too.
Gather data from the Arucanus arm. Okay.
This may be the worst simple trip to Vulcan.
All right.
Nano Kitten. Yes, this is free to. It's completely free to play the entire game, start to finish. Give away some of the best ships in the game at least 3 times a year. Anniversary summer event. So it's not a game you ever have to spend $1 on. But if you'd like to, of course, we do have ways in the game that you can spend $1.
I like those kind of games.
Yeah, it's one of the things we do that I think is super cool is everything we sell, like everything we sell in our digital currency store, almost everything can be bought on the player exchange with in-game currency. And so a lot of players have some of the best stuff that you supposedly have to pay real money for, but have just worked their butts off to earn it, which I think is really cool.
Yeah,
you're gonna fly right by it.
Oh no, I'm not gonna fly by it.
Oh no, you got it. You're good. You're good. Okay, scan the next one.
I'm scanning away. Where are you going? Why are you going? I'm such a new pilot.
It's okay. You got this.
All right, and stopping. Okay, and scanning. Stopping and scanning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the name of the game. So, Mike, how long have you been part of the team? Oh wow.
I've been with Cryptic Studios for 2.5 years now, I think. Yeah, 2.5 years.
Nice.
Coming up on 3. So that's very exciting. It's a really, really cool team. Really like this company. I really like working.
And prior to working on this game, like, are you yourself like a big Star Trek fan?
Before that, I was a video editor for GoPro.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
Well, GoPro,
bit
the
of a
camera,
career switch, but
the camera company.
It's been great.
Did we just fight the Klingons again?
Ticonderoga is under attack.
GoPro, the camera company.
Yeah, GoPro the camera company.
Awesome, man. Yeah, that is kind of a switch.
Yeah, it's a big switch, but it's you know, I'm enjoying myself a lot more here. Not that there's anything wrong with GoPro. I'm more of a nerd than I am a surfer.
Of course. I used to do a lot of skateboarding, so I definitely got myself a GoPro at one point. So I would utilize it to get filmed for that. So GoPros are fun, man.
Yeah, they're fun.
But yeah, like so I mean, like this must be like a natural fit for you. I mean, you seem to be very well versed in the Star Trek universe. So being able to work on a game that's based in the Star Trek universe must be nothing but a dream to you, huh?
It is the dream, dude. The other day, Rekha Sharma from Battlestar Galactica and Discovery was here recording her voice for the game, and I got to hang out with her, interview her, gotten to meet most of the cast of Deep Space Nine, and a lot of other people over the last couple of years. It's and just to be a part of telling even a semi-official Star Trek story in the way that we do has been really, really cool.
Are you guys like trying to get it to the point where like whatever's going on in like the TV universe or the movie universe is basically happening like in real time? Like, do you guys ever have like in-game events that kind of line up with what's going on like
to a certain extent we do. Like for example, ship section stealth ship that debuted this season on Star Trek Discovery, and then almost as soon as the season ended, you were able to get it from us and fly it in game. It's always with game development a little difficult to go from to have things go day with the show that it comes out, but we try to match up as much as we can, and we like to match up with what they're doing.
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this, man, I can only imagine that this must be like a Star Trek fan's dream to play this game, like to just take control of a ship.
I mean, it really, if somebody wants to describe the game, permanent Star Trek convention, and I think that's the best thing I've ever heard in terms of describing what it's like. It's it's a place where a bunch of Star Trek fans gather in their own universe. They get to interact with their favorite actors and go on adventures with them. You get to be your own captain and tell your story in the Star Trek universe. It's a really, really lovingly crafted tribute to this franchise that so many of us on the dev team are such huge fans of and grew up with.
Yeah, this just seems like a very big fan service of a game. Like it's
absolutely.
Yeah, this is awesome.
It's a love letter, if you will.
And how often are you guys pushing out content, like updates and new additions to the game?
Well, updates. I mean, once a week.
Wow.
We have
Okay,
updates on PC and once. In terms of actual new story updates, that's generally about 2 or 3 times. We'll have 1 or 2 episodes come out. We just last week released Rise of Discovery, which is really exciting because in addition to Rekha Sharma, who I mentioned, Jason Isaacs, who if you don't know Star Trek, you might know. Oh gosh, my brain
seems to be
blanking out right now. He played the evil dad in Harry Potter, Lucius Malfoy.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, he's in the game now too, and it's very exciting. Somebody asked what our plans are for after the summer event this year. We do have a story update that we're working on right now, and we just this week signed a Star Trek actor to be a part of that update, who I cannot tell you about.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't ask then. No one asked, chat.
Yeah.
Enjoy your cookies, Skull and Cross. Don't need too many, and have some milk with it. NDA.
Yeah, exactly.
I want you to go to the Subrova is better equipped.
It's funny because I'm like really trying my hardest to like focus on what you're saying in chat, but I feel like I'm doing all right. I feel like I'm landing some shots. I'm flying some ships.
You got it. You're good. You haven't blown up yet.
Depart the system.
That's better than I usually do.
Oh, really? Great. That makes me feel so much better because I'm over here like, oh, I'm so bad.
No, it's fine. But speaking of references, the guy you're talking to right now, played by an actor named Jeffrey Combs, who is one of the few actors. I think there's only two to have played more than 10 roles on Star Trek.
Oh wow.
He's pretty famous for some roles he played on Deep Space Nine. He was Wei-Yun and done there, but he's also been under alien makeup in a bunch of different episodes. And he was an Andorian on Star Trek Enterprise named Shran, and his character that you just interacted with is Descendant, that he's now playing in our game. So it's kind of a fun reference for people having
Mike,
him back in a Discovery storyline.
what just happened? Like, why is my ship tiny now? Like, it looks to me like the camera just
you
pans.
can mouse wheel in to
Okay.
get closer.
Oh, okay.
But you are in sector space now. So this is where you go to transfer between missions, basically the galaxy.
Okay.
And so you can fly around.
You keep getting we keep getting a $1 donation saying please add Klingon disco.
Is it from the same person?
Well, that's literally the person. Like the name is please add Klingon disco. We appreciate that.
All right. How much money do you have left to raise for your goal?
Quite a bit, but I mean, it is
Okay.
an
All right.
ambitious
We
goal.
need $16,000.
So just
$16,000 in
There you
$1
go.
donation.
and for this
I will get you Klingon heads.
Okay. So where do I need to go to next? That is what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, preemptive. Go to the Corvorn system. Am I saying that right? Corvin system.
Corvin, yeah, that's
Corvin,
right.
okay,
And so
so-
if you actually press M right
M. Okay.
now, you'll see the whole galaxy arrayed in front of you in a lovely map.
Awesome.
And you should be able to see the Corvan system on there. If you just double click on it, you'll plot a course there, and you can sit back, relax,
Is there a
fire
way
up the
to have
replicators,
them?
make yourself some Earl Grey tea.
Oh, okay. This is better. All right. So let's find the Corvin system. I probably skimmed by it, but I'm blind. Let's see. Thank you for the donation. Or yep, it's just the. I'm just gonna assume that every donation I get now is gonna be for the disco heads now. 'Cause
People are saying that what I just
Oh, Corvin system right here. Awesome.
donation, or a very dangerous challenge to throw down. If y'all raise $16,000 for St. Jude's over the course of this stream, listen, I'll figure something out. I will go and talk to Al right now and say, hey, we just raised $16,000 for St. Jude's. Can we give them something? I mean, Klingon heads won't be ready, but maybe we can. I don't know. Look, I'm not saying they'll come tomorrow, and we are already working on them.
In all
But,
seriousness,
yeah,
guys, thank you.
You
so
throw
much
me
for the
$16,000 to end the fight against childhood cancer, and I'll find something to throw your way.
Thank you, and thank you guys for all the donations. We really appreciate that. So it looks to me like it initiated like an autopilot feature, and now it's just
It did.
taking me to the Corvin system. You were mentioning that, so this is nice. This is a nice little break with for my hands, so I can go ahead and I could get a little stretching going on here. So it looks to me like it travels pretty quickly.
It does. Later on, as you get more powerful ships, they'll travel faster in space.
Oh wait,
You'll
am I-
also get something called a slipstream drive that allows you to go to sector base to get there faster. This initial starting zone you're in is a little small. You don't really need that. We actually just added a feature. So we have 6 tiers of ship you can get in the game. Right now you're flying a tier 1, which is the starter ship.
Mhm.
We just changed it so that a tier 6 ship, you can purchase it at level 1, or you acquire it and play it throughout the whole game, and it'll actually level up with you. So if you want to have, your enterprise that you play with throughout the whole game, you can.
Okay.
We just lost contact with Corvan 2.
Use the comm satellite to boost your transmissions. Got it. Oh, I'm like really zoomed in. Oh man, but that's cool. Like you can really see the detail of the ship. I like this. Okay.
These ships are really awesome. Our ship artist team is pretty amazing to do.
And I can only imagine that the more you get into the game, the more you can. Can you customize the look of the ships? Like, can you add?
You can, yeah. When you see my Malachowski later, there's also what was I going to say? There's also some ships that you can change, the hull and the cells and how things look. And some of our, since we've been adding Discovery ships to the game, but Star Trek Discovery takes place like a century before our game, our ship artists have been taking the Discovery ships and updating them to visuals that are more in line. the current look in Star Trek Online, and they're really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sure that there's also super retro looks as well for those of players that really
if you want to fly, we actually have a whole starting experience you can play that takes place in the era of the original series, the Captain stuff.
Oh yeah.
And we designed everything in that era look like the original show. The sets look like they're made of plywood. The monsters are cardboard blobs. It's wonderful. There's a TV grain filter over the whole thing.
That is really cool.
It's pretty great.
I remember when the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie came out, I really wanted to appreciate it more. So what I did was I tried to see on the internet, where I can look up, the Star Trek series, the original Star Trek series, and it turns out that at the time on YouTube you can watch basically the entire first season of the original William Shatner Star Trek. And I watched it.
You can get it all on Netflix now too.
What an entertaining show, man!
It's so fun.
It's such a fun show to watch, man. It's a great time.
If you flip on full impulse, you get in range with
full impulse. This guy here, got it.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like okay. It's funny because sometimes it doesn't look like I'm moving, but then I see the numbers and it's like, oh, I'm moving.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Top speed.
Oh wow. I have a buddy of mine that plays a lot of warships. I'm sure that he would get a kick out of this game.
Plays a lot of what?
Warplanes.
Oh, World of Warships, yeah.
And warplanes. He plays all the war games, and he's super good at them. So I'm sure he would love this.
Yeah, I would say I love the ground combat in our space combat is just something that's hard to find anywhere as well as it does here.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer, and I'm gonna fight this dude.
Dijon Cyanide, that is all T6 ships scale now, as of Tuesday, on both PC and console. We put that feature out on console early.
So how is the because I know that some games are drastically different when you're playing keyboard and mouse and with an Xbox or PlayStation controller. Was there any difficulty importing like when this game initially came out? Was it just PC or was it on every platform?
Yeah, this was a PC game first, and then we ported it to console 3 or 4 years ago. And it's got a very different on console. There's a lot of set your powers to fire automatically on those systems because there just aren't as many buttons as there are in PC. And it's different, but it's still fun. It's a lot of fun actually. Space combat, especially, you kind of aim where your head's going instead of having to, or where your cursor is. Instead of it's like a permanent shooter mode, and it's really fun. Now we're getting tons of donations. Starbase CDP. I saw T6 over when.
Awesome. Oh man, thank you guys for those donations, man. That's
yeah,
great.
dude. You guys are really helping the kids.
This has been a really successful stream, man, guys. Thank you so much for that. I'm so lost in this game right now, Mike. I'm having a lot of fun.
It's fun, man.
Okay. Ooh, I'm getting plowed right now. I must have a really good shield because I haven't died.
Well, also it's the first mission, so we sort of these guys are not the buffest.
Okay, good. All right. So in other words, if I were to step in a real environment, I'd probably get demolished.
With this ship and with this weapons, sure, but you're flying pretty well. What I said about keeping sides.
Okay.
Get both your guns firing at once.
Now I feel like I'm not utilizing my abilities that I have.
So you've got three bridge officer ability, one.
And that's these 3 green boxes that are down here, correct?
No, those are your weapons.
Okay.
So it's the ones next to the people's faces, bridge officer abilities.
Got it.
And then the squiggly line is your captain ability.
Got it.
Squiggly line is evasive maneuvers. It makes your ship go faster and turn better. It's great for getting out of tractor beams and stuff. And then you've got I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one in red makes your next torpedo attack way more powerful.
Okay.
The one in yellow is emergency power to shields. It just buffs your shields for a while, and then the one in blue is the one I was telling you about. If you click on it, you'll start draining the shields of the other guys, so you can shoot them better.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to utilize these abilities now.
Torpedo High Yield, it's called, and emergency power to Tachyon. Thank you, people in chat.
Yeah, thank you. You guys are, and I'm noticing that this community is really helpful. Like everyone,
dude, they're the best. I really love this.
Every time I'm looking onto into the chat, like people are giving me tips and they're telling me what to do, and that's awesome, man. I really that's always
They just want people to have fun playing their.
Of course, that's awesome, guys. Thank you for all the help. Okay. All right. Let me try this evasive maneuver. Because
is my mic too quiet now, guys?
Is it now? I feel like if for whatever reason Mike's volume is no, sometimes it's a little choppy. Sometimes it comes a little in and out.
Yeah, your mic is cutting out on my headset too. It's a tech issue that we can resolve sometimes. Okay, so the volume's fine. It's just cutting out. Yeah. I am unsure how to fix this problem, my friends, but I will try for you.
It's probably because I'm like not in front of the microphone as much as I should be. So I forget how directional this microphone is, guys, and like sometimes I'll move my face in a way that I probably shouldn't. So
yeah, I'm gonna guess it's a problem on my end then because it's saying cutting out.
Oh wow!
And my microphone is the one I use. Doesn't normally have this issue, so probably something. But I'll move it closer to my face.
There's a Mike joke in here somewhere.
Yes, good, Locutus. I like joke. I do not know why I'm switching to Russian accent, but it is apparently happening.
I don't mind it. I'm not against this. I'm totally all right with this. Okay. Now, based off of what you know, Mike, how much longer until I can get you in here so we can see what your ship's looking like?
You've got to rescue this planet first, which means another mission ground and not a mission, but another bit on the ground, and then another fight in space, I think.
Okay.
So we've probably got a little while, but I'm having fun hanging out and chatting, telling you about the game.
I appreciate that, man. I'm definitely trying to get it done quickly so that we can play together. But I'm still learning, so I'm just...
No, it's fine. Next time, man.
Definitely next time, for sure. Okay.
I'll bring along... oh, no, we can't. I was going to say, I'll bring along my main... Federation and Klingons can't team up.
Oh, you can't? Man, how fun would that be if you could?
When the game was designed...
it's more like a faction.
10 years ago, World of Warcraft was super popular, and so everybody was doing the two factions. Yeah. Never shall the twain meet. And so now it's kind of hard-coded.
Makes sense. You gotta. Yeah. There's just certain things that you just can't break in terms of like lore and canon, like. Yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice. Who else wants it? Who else wants the wrath of the U.S.?
It is a good day to die.
Nebuchadnezzar. Beam down to the surface. Beam down. Oh man, I'm beaming down. Who do I choose?
Heck yeah.
I'm going.
Hey, look at this. Chat's telling you you're doing a good job. Because you are.
Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Brian, you've decided to continue playing, let me know. Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. Thank you for that offer. That's really cool. Definitely intend on playing. I'm going in a shooter mode. I'm setting my phasers to lethal. If that's what you're saying.
Because that's the Starfleet.
Okay. Hey, yeah, you're right.
Thank goodness.
Yep, I'm here. Tell me what to do.
Thanks. We didn't think any of this code.
Now take
Master of Overskill pointed out.
Here are the codes to the gate.
The Klingons and Federations are friends in the storyline now. Although when you start a new Federation game, because it'll be taking place earlier in the timeline, you won't be friends, and then become friends over the course of the story. Don't ask too many questions. Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. Ding when there's stuff.
Mike is wearing an S31 comm badge. Is that what that is?
It's actually the Agents of Yesterday shirt. When we were putting our Agents of Yesterday. It seems to be whatever program you're using to key out my green screen seems to be keying out this yellow too. So I've just got a big hole in my chest.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so talk to. I gotta talk to all these people. Yep. No, I
You
gotta
gotta
go to
talk.
this
You gotta pick up
machine
a.
over
Oh
here.
well, hold on.
Check this
Stream.
out. Oh, it looks shiny. Okay, so let's see.
I don't know
boy.
if you saw it in chat, but Darth Tania shooter mode. Right click is your stronger attack, and if you click the mouse wheel, you'll do a melee
Okay,
attack.
and I
this
click the mouse
punching
wheel.
him in the face.
Boom! There you go. He's done.
Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
Got it. All right. Thanks for those tips, guys. Yeah, that's helping. The melee really helps. Sometimes I notice. Okay, so if I double click the direction, I do like a roll. Nice.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good dodge, especially when there's some AOE coming your way. By dodging.
Boom. Come over here. I dare you.
DJ Fionx, because that's how he spelled his name, says that the hole is to see that Kel has no heart.
Let me ask you. When you're shooting, are there like crit spots? Like if I aim for the head, does that do more damage or
No, not. Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
It'll make you feel better though.
It definitely does. I always go for the head. I'm like instantly
Yeah.
like headlocked. All right, let's go here. Yes, they can. Let's go. Come on, guys. Do I have abilities like other than just
You
shooting?
do, yeah. Actually, right now you don't. Sorry,
Okay.
you're still pretty low level.
No, that's fine.
You've got an ability to revive your teammates when they go. About it.
All right, I
you
don't
will-
mind that. I'm
Alright,
always a
go
medic
on.
class whenever I play any game anyway, so that works.
Yeah.
Okay, so where am I going? It looks like I should be going the opposite way. Let's go this way. There we go. Not a shooter game. I know. Mike told me. He made me aware. But, you know, for it not being a shooter game, the shooter mechanics are pretty spot on. Like I like
Thanks, man.
The shooter mode really is like as soon as someone said use shooter mode, I was like, "What?" And look at that. I just bonked that guy in the face. Yeah, it definitely makes it like way better to play. As you know,
Yeah,
for the shooter
it's a lot of fun. My main character has like predator kind of alien minigun that he uses.
really?
That I just I aim and click 2 and then just wipe out everything in front of me.
That's
It's wonderful.
awesome. I'm a big Predator fan, man. Like Predator, everything. Alien, Predator, love it all. Oof. What's going on? Did you see the latest Predator movie by any chance?
I didn't. I heard not the best things.
I
but I don't
also heard the same, not the best things, but I'm such a fanboy that I still kind of really want to see it, just to get it out of the way. You know, it's a Band-Aid that I want to rip off.
Oh, for sure. I thought the one, not the most recent one before that, Predators, was pretty dope.
I really like Predators. Then
Yeah, that was a fun movie.
Robert Rodriguez had a hand in that film, so that's why I kind of had a bias when I went to go see that movie. I love this melee attack.
Yeah. Marman 465 one different playing a Discovery character, and so it's probably if you were playing a regular Federation character, Klingon or a Romulan, your UI will look slightly different.
Gotta stay hydrated, everybody. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh.
Cubazet199 says Star Trek Predator confirmed. God, I wish.
I like the flank mechanic. That definitely is.
Oh yeah, isn't
fun.
that cool?
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's
My the starship I'm flying right now is built around flank mechanics in space. I do a lot of rolling and teleporting behind people and shooting a lot.
nice.
You were the one who contacted us, yeah?
Marman 465, he's playing a Discovery era.
Yeah.
So Federation, but Discovery era.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the latest expansion of the game, correct?
Yeah, it is. What we're doing right now, expansion time. So like over the summer, we did Victory expansion and added the Jem'Hadar from Deep Space Nine as a playable race. Now what we're doing with this new Discovery stuff is we're building it up so that Discovery starting captains have an experience from level 1 to 10 that they play through. That's all kind of in this universe. But instead of trying to do it all at once, which would mean we weren't releasing anything for a while, we're releasing it a bit at a time, so people can play it play each piece when it's done.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What is my mission now? Retrieve the kit from the crates. Okay. So it looks to me like I got to look for some crates. All right. Cool. Crates. Got it. Give me the crates. Loot all the things.
Yes. All of the things.
All right.
Oh, I think we know who's sending in the donation. Jack Sparrow, Jive, and Chat mentioned that they can make
Now I have to
Klingons that look like every other show but Discovery. Well, if you give us how much we got left now? If you give us 15,999.
Okay. So I have to quit.
My mouth is making promises my job description cannot cash.
All right. So
I know you want to shut down that security field. Okay.
make it fast. Just my work.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you got to equip your armor, that body section there.
Did I do it? Oh, there it is. All right. Armor, body. Boom. It's
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
Great. Okay. Now you have additional abilities in ground combat. You have recovered hyperspray. Okay. Yeah, I already know about that. That's the like revive mechanic.
Yeah, so now you've got an ability that heals you. Officers, I think.
I'm sorry. You said it heals me. You cut off a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah, heals you and your bridge officers, who are
All
the
right,
guys.
Cool. Awesome. And is that my? That looks like my 3 ability. No, that.
Your 3 ability.
That's a melee.
You're punching the dude. I think it's your 6.
My 6. Got it. All right, cool. And is that's an ability on a cooldown, right?
Yeah, and it's just where I am on the stream. It just finished. I think it's a pretty cooldown.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
All right, we're in business.
We're in business. I like it.
I'm gonna need someone to be my hands down there.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, nice work. Perfect timing too. I can let me.
Right. Here they come.
All right. So,
Have it.
just out of curiosity, how in tune are you with your Star Trek trivia?
Oh man. I would not say I'm the strongest on the team. I would say that is probably either Thomas Morel, Vera, but I can hang. I think I can hang.
Okay.
Well, you got some questions for me?
I got a handful of them, and I mean, chat, feel free to join in. I know we got a lot of Star Trek fans in here, so I just pulled a handful of questions from the internet. Nothing too crazy. Oh boy,
right.
I got a lot.
All right.
I got a lot of stuff. Okay, so
What is the airspeed velocity?
in the episode Journey to Babel, season 2, number 39, we're introduced to Spock's parents. His father, Sarek of Vulcan, and his mother is an Earth woman named Amanda Grayson. Which actress played Spock's mother?
Which actress played Spock's mother in Journey to Babel?
Yes.
Now you're diving into my original series. Do not know. I know she's been played by at least 4 different actors over the years, including most recently on Star Trek Discovery. Doug in Idaho is saying just search IMDb. Yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose, bro.
I'm waiting for someone in chat to drop it. Oh, we got a couple.
Somebody beat me to it in chat.
We got it. That's it.
All right,
Awesome.
DJ Phoenix.
DJ Phoenix, you got it, man.
Gets the first point there.
Awesome, man. I'll sprinkle those every so often.
All
on
right,
the stream.
sounds good. If they're all going to be original series questions.
The field looks stable.
I literally just Googled Star Trek trivia questions answers, click the first link, copy the first 10 questions, threw it on a sheet, and I'm like, good to go. Let's make this happen. All right.
You got it.
Enter the mine. Am I going to a mine now?
Other way
Oh
around.
boy. All right.
Oh, you're right. Captain K. Tainer got it first. My bad.
Oops. Sorry guys. Chat moves at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Oh, Brian, you just got super quiet on my end.
Did I?
Yeah, I can't hear you at all. I mean, I
At
can barely
all?
hear you.
Okay. Hold on. Let me tinker with my volume real quick. How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me more? Am I better now?
Can chat hear you just fine?
Hold
Okay,
on.
Brian sounds fine for you guys. All right, I'm going to briefly bump out of the call and just bump back in.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and try that. Sorry about that, guys. We'll figure this out.
Klingons aren't so tough when your target shoots back, huh?
How about now?
Hello,
Can you hear me
hello.
better? Oh, I'm a bit louder now, actually.
Huh, weird.
Did you? Can you guys hear me now?
That's too high. How about here?
We're back. We're back.
Oh, hey, they can hear us. Good. Good.
We had a moment.
Because this pencil was dying anyway, so I don't know if they could have been able to read that.
Don't know how that happened. My thumb might have bumped into a setting there. Sorry about that, guys. But we appreciate your patience, and we're right back into this. All right. So where did we leave off? We were in the mines. All right. Let's. Okay. So what is the registry number for the Starship Enterprise and the original series?
So you went from a super hard question to the easiest question in the history of Star Trek. I just want to let you know.
Really?
It's NCC 1701.
Oh, okay.
And God, if I hadn't gotten that one, I would have been destroyed.
Yo, chat.
Look at chat. Look at
Chat
chat.
just went nuts. Chat was like, I got this. Everyone got that. Congratulations, guys. You guys are awesome.
Well done. Well done.
Well done. All right, guys. In the episode Balance of Terror, there is a battle between the Enterprise and the Romulan bird of prey. When the Romulan commander realizes that he's about to lose, he tries an unconventional move. What does he do?
I have not seen that episode. I'm about to get raked over the coals for that. I'm going to guess he tries to ram the Enterprise, because that sounds like something that would happen.
It's locked.
No,
Suppose we'll just have to knock.
that's not it.
All right.
I'm trying to see.
Let's see. People are saying he tosses a body of his commander into the debris to fake defeat.
That's elaborate, but that's not it.
Oh, I also see JDF Foster Rock says he ignites the beryllium gas.
That might be it. Okay. Well, the answer is there you go. It's there. Nuke. Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's a
Nuke.
nuke.
Okay.
Yep, got it. Man, chat's on it today, man. You guys are awesome.
Star Trek fans know their stuff, bro.
Like, clearly. Like, I thought these questions were going to be hard. Chat is all over it.
Yeah.
And I know like it you guys have to know that, because there's no way you guys like got that question and got the answers that quickly. Like I'm fully confident that these people are just like, I know this. Boop. All right, wait.
I've been watching that episode for years.
Let me heal up. 6.
You only adopted the Star Trek. I was born in
it.
I didn't see a Star Wars movie until I was nearly a man.
Okay, I'm glad that it's healed up. Oof.
Oh yeah, if you press 4, you get a hypo spray. You can heal yourself when you're starting to go all gray like that, and your healing is on cooldown.
Nope. Boom. Oh man, I missed the melee. Get out of here. Look at this guy. He's just walking up to us. Like,
get out of here, Klingons.
Oh man, but this guy's like he's kind of a badass. He's like a big dude, big health. Who's this dude? Oh man, let me medic. All right, I healed myself up. Come on, bro. I just want to not die. Come on, man. All right, let's go, guys. Let's focus fire on this dude here.
Duncan, eating Commander Landry's face does not count as hide and seek. I just want to make sure you're aware of that.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I respawned, and this guy still has little health, so that's good. Man, he's got like a bow now. What was up with that?
Yeah, right?
All right.
So Zero Cool 71, to answer your question, we are continually doing the giveaway as you donate to St. Jude's.
Yeah.
So there's a link down below the video to do that. Please do so.
As a matter of fact, how much longer are we running? We're running for about another 40 minutes or so, and then we end the stream. And then after the stream is when we're going to go ahead and pick the winner for all the raffles. And we'll reach out to them.
Reach out to the winners. And also, Zero Cool 71, if your name is a reference to the movie Hackers, sweet, bro. Trafalgar 123, you joined the raffle by donating to St. Jude.
Yeah, go to bit.ly/OPC play live. And all the information will be there.
Everything will become clear.
And if you hit !donate, all the information comes up in chat for you to examine. All right. I keep getting lost. No, all right. Like, keep walking past my objective. Like, I'm so distracted with everything that's going on.
There's so much going on.
Beam up. Beam me up.
Hey, get me out of here. Oh, God.
Beam me up.
Captain.
Okay.
The colony's security field is holding strong. But there's a problem.
Mike, once again, man, I really appreciate you sticking here with me, man. I'm having.
Of course,
a lot
man.
of
You're
fun,
doing great.
This
This is your first time playing the game, and
great.
it's the tutorial is meant to be a bit longer because it's an immersive story to bring you within the Star Trek universe.
I'm immersed.
You're doing fine.
And that's the thing about these immersive games. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm on a stream. I gotta engage. I gotta do my job, and it's like I just want to enjoy the game. It's like it is a lot of fun.
A month or two, one summer when I was unemployed, where I was like, I'm gonna become a professional streamer, and I was like, I'm gonna play Skyrim and do like a narrating story of what's going on the whole time with like voices and stuff. And I got about 5 minutes into that and said, I cannot do this.
Oh, so you're a Skyrim player, huh?
Well, I'm more of an Oblivion player myself, but
That's
I
what
did play some
everybody says.
Skyrim.
And then I embarrassed myself by saying I didn't play Oblivion.
Oh, it's
I know,
okay.
I know. But I love Skyrim, man. I played a heck out of
Skyrim's fun.
Like,
Yeah.
that was a fun game for me. Configure side.
Nate has an question that I would like to pose to you, my friend. The question is that after this stream, will you go back to STO? Are you having enough fun that you'll be playing this again in your spare time? Putting you on the spot.
No. This is definitely something that I'm gonna play, like, for sure. Like, I can definitely get into this. Like, it's just it's challenging at first, and it's one of those games that it kind of forces you to, like, you really gotta, like, hunker down and get, like, understand the mechanics. But like Mike was saying earlier, I can only imagine that this gets to a point where you just get so, like, it just becomes second nature to you. And I can only imagine that once it gets to that point, this game has got to be, like, addictive. Like,
oh yeah, it's when stuff starts to get second nature, for sure. It's just a lot of fun.
But yeah, I mean, and if I have all of you guys in the community, like, you know, to back me up, like, hell yeah, I'll play, man. Are you kidding me? Like, everybody here in chat, like, so friendly and, like, giving me all these tips. Like, of course, man. If this is the community that I'm getting into, then why wouldn't I play? That's the better question.
It's such a good community, dude.
So, like, let's talk about that a little bit. Like, how involved are you personally with the community? Like, are you constantly like looking at the forums and how engaging like is the company with the community?
Unfortunately, your mic is cutting out on my end for some reason. And so what I got there was let's talk about that for a minute and how engaging.
Like, okay, so how involved is the company with the community? Like, I mean, you know, like, I feel like that's an important thing, you know, for any game. So, like, how often are you guys, like, looking at feedback and then applying, you know, the feedback into the game?
Oh man, every day.
Okay.
Like, you know, in addition to me doing it, most of our developers forums and our official unofficial subreddit, you know, every day. Looking at how people are liking stuff, reading feedback, working on tuning the game for, you know, grabbing bug reports and getting them fixed quickly. The team is really passionate about making sure the community has what they're looking for.
That's awesome.
And that we make the best game that we can for them, which sometimes doesn't mean giving them everything they want. We know.
Well, you do what you can, and that's important. And then, you know, if you're actively engaging with the community, and that's what's important. You know, that's. Oh man, a lot of people just came in here. Like, I was like, oh, I'm done, and it was like, nope. All these ships just came out of nowhere, and they're not hitting me.
You got this.
Thankfully.
You got. I believe in you.
Oh wow, what? What just happened? That actually leads me to another question. Like, is there any like in-game events like you know, like that change?
There are.
Okay.
Tell
me about that.
They're in-game events. Your mic's cutting out a little bit, so all I heard was in-game events. But
yeah.
I'm trying.
Sorry about that.
But we do have events just about every week, whether it's something like, you know, double XP weekends,
okay.
Or you know, we have these different red alert back every weekend or so. There are special events where you fight like the Borg or the Zenkethi or the Elachi. So a lot of fun. And then we do sometimes these 3-week events that are called featured task force operations. We just finished Operation Riposte, which is really, really cool. It's was the lead in to the most recent Rise we did, and it was take this planet called Prior's World from the Klingons. It's pretty great.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for those donations. Gwen Dalmir, $10 for the kids. Thank you guys. Hashtag for the kids. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Heck yeah, guys.
Let's get some hashtag for the kids in the chat. Appreciate that, guys. Go to the soul system. Got it. Continue.
Yeah, head back to Earth now.
Oh, I can. Oh, okay. So now I can go back to Earth. So that's it. I'm done with the tutorial.
I think so. You should be. I think we should be able to team up now. I hope so. You're in a different team than I am, but I'm going to find you on my friends list and see if I can throw you an invite.
Okay. And feel free to all right, so let's see here. Looks like, okay, let me get out of shooter mode and look. Did you just send me an invite?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm looking for your name. Here we go. Team invite.
Team invite.
Error creating team. Allegiance is not darn. No, we can't team up. Hold on one second.
Is it because of the allegiance?
It's because I've finished the full tutorial, including the first 2 episodes. I'm it's the technical thing. I'm technically tutorial.
Someone was saying I might have to finish this mission.
Oh yeah, see if you can finish that mission first. See what that does.
Yes. I wouldn't recommend
I'll report to Taylor in the minute. All right, got it.
That's good, right?
See if you can send me a team invite.
All right, let me try that. Gotta get out of shooter mode.
Yeah, they got the same error. Allegiance. Okay.
Invite the team. Error creating team. Allegiance does not match.
Yep, totally.
Okay. Well,
we'll see what happens when you finish talking to the guy here.
Yep, we'll try that. Yeah. And back to shooter mode. Mm-hmm. All right, another question. Let's see here while I go over.
Yeah, hit me up.
Okay, the Romulans attacked the Fed. All right, no, that was the explanation. Okay. All right. Okay. In the episode, Mirror Mirror, have you seen the episode?
Probably. Possibly.
Okay. Well, if anything, chat is on it as well. So in the episode, Mirror Mirror has certain members of the crew switch places with their counterparts in an alternate or mirror universe. Which of these characters does not switch places? Kirk, Scotty, Uhura, or Spock? Which one is it, guys? Which one does not switch places?
I believe Spock does not switch places.
That is correct.
Ha!
Excellent.
Hooray!
Excellent. Oh,
and you can check the video. I wasn't looking at chat.
Chat. There was a multitude of answers there, so I mean, you could have looked at any of those answers and got it wrong, but you picked the right one. It was Spock. Oh, I'm underwater.
So it looks like, according to chat, you're gonna have to get out completely out of this the next couple of missions before we can team up. Unfortunately, sorry, I should have made you a character and run you through it. In the game.
It's
at least this way you get to learn.
It's not a problem at all, man. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, regardless of whether or not we play together. So I mean, the fact that you're here and you're walking me through the game is plenty awesome. So appreciate that, Mike. All right, I'm
glad to hear it.
I'm like in the vicinity of what I need to be doing, but
yeah, you got to go talk to the tailor so you can customize your outfit.
Oh, okay, got it.
You're rocking those sweet Starfleet medical colors.
I really like
nice.
those. Like,
and now you're underwater.
There's a huge delay between the what you're seeing and what.
Yeah, it's usually like 7 seconds or something like that.
Okay, Taylor. But I like these colors.
Well, you don't have to switch it. You just got to talk to her to say I don't want to switch it.
All right,
it's just making we're just making sure you know how to do it.
And I'm out. Okay, and create. Dope. I'm done. All right. Cancel. And modify. No, I don't want to modify. Cancel. Exit. There you go. No, save outfit. Outfit saved. Exit. Done. And
Nice.
All right. Great.
And one of the nice things is, you don't have to be stuck with the canon colors if you don't want. If you do get to see my character, she's rocking a sweet green version of the Discovery uniform.
Mm-hmm.
So there's you can play around and customize your Starfleet or whatever character to your heart's content.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good. Customization in these kinds of games is important.
yeah,
Definitely
totally.
allows you to, express your personality in these games. And that's great. Tell your own story. All right. Now
Exactly.
What am I doing? Speak with the ship vendor to claim a prize. Claim a shuttle. Okay, thank you. Got
Oh
it.
yeah, you got to get yourself your small craft.
Currently don't have any ships. Tell me. What are your different ship types? Ooh, crew. Okay, so tell me a little bit about like these options here: crews, escorts, science vessels. What's your favorite of all of these?
So I fly escorts generally because they're a little bit more maneuverable and hit a little harder.
Okay.
Science vessels generally are more of a like a AOE and crowd control kind of deal. Sometimes they're the healers. I think engineering. They don't all fall into roles, and because one of the nice things about the game is you can build things kind of as you like, although some things will work better than others.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you build if you buy a science ship, you can build it to be a tank if you want. It just might not work well.
I'm seeing
Cthulhu says escorts are rogues, cruisers are warriors, science vessels are magic users. That's pretty good too.
Okay, and I'm like every game I play, I'm always like a support. So what do you think would be the best fit for me, chat? I see so many different options. I see all the different ships just flying.
Well, you're not picking a ship right now, thankfully.
Okay.
I think you're just going to. You actually might even be talking to the wrong person.
Really?
Because you're supposed to talk to Admiral Kensington according to your chat thing.
Okay.
So you may have already done the bit you're supposed to get.
Okay, cool.
So this is just kind of if you want more info on the ships.
All right. Well, that's what I have you for. So
Yeah.
am I going the right way? I think so. I'm in the buildings. Nope. I think I should be going outside. All right, cool. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
Cthulhu's like, go back, Cthulhu. You right.
Yeah.
You right.
You have to go back.
All right. Looks to me like I got a little bit of ways to walk. Man, you nailed that last question. So let's see here.
Yeah, well, hit me with another. See what we got. Test my Star Trek fandom.
Your Star Trek fandom is pretty on point, I gotta say.
I think you might have gone too deep into the bowels of Starfleet headquarters here. Yeah, you figured that out.
Okay, let's see here. All right. So, I don't want to put you on the spot or anything, but
No,
I'm
hit me.
gonna definitely install this when I get home. I mean, we gotta link up and play, man. So you can
yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Is power leveling a thing in this game, or is not? Like I have to grind.
Not
I
so
have to
much the
grind
game
through it?
scales to your content, but
Got it.
you
That
know,
makes sense.
I got a level 7 Discovery character I haven't played with in a while, so
I didn't mean like power level to do it quickly. I just want to see like high level stuff. You get what I'm saying? I just want to witness what that's like. You know,
man,
what I'm
I
saying?
wish there was an easy way to pop you into a or to like just pop up my screen. I could fly up a TFO and show you some stuff.
Admiral. I'm looking for Admiral.
I wonder if there is a way.
I think I'm where I need to be. Huh. Oh, there's XP weeks. Oh, look, I think I got to be in here. There we go. Dope.
Yeah, there are XP weekends where you get more XP.
Nice. Duly noted.
Also, that's someone's true. If you play as a Jem'Hadar, you will start right at level 60 and jump to the end game. So if you want
really?
to try that, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our victory in Prior's world was hot.
I have a mission for you.
Okay. The plausibility of the possible in progress. Got it.
I want you at Prior's
Oh,
world.
great! You're jumping right into one of the new missions. Fantastic. I
Awesome.
forgot those come
I
next.
don't have anything. I want you at
Okay.
I don't have
And
anything.
all right. Is this something that you could join me on now?
Let's find out.
Whoa.
Probably not.
Did
If
she
I
just
couldn't
get
team up with you
beamed?
earlier, but
She just got
Give it a
beamed.
shot.
I'm gonna get beamed. All right. Once I'm in space, can I still like add you or?
No.
Like,
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it. I think you're gonna have to be out. You're gonna have to have finished up the Discovery arc.
Okay.
If I made a new Discovery character right now, but I wouldn't be able to power through the missions that you just did in time to
no
get
worries.
to you. Yeah.
No worries. It's all good. Technically, you're both in different centuries.
Yes, that is true.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're in the around 2256, and I am in 2410.
Wow. Okay. Man, that $100 anonymous donation, I'm just seeing that now. Thank you so much for that. We are
Oh my gosh, thank you.
We are doing excellent with the donations today, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow. The Star Trek community
yeah, somebody asked if
is
the
very
new missions are part of
charitable.
the Discovery tutorial. Like I said, we're building this expansion over time to give Discovery captains something to do from level 1 to 10 before they go into 2410. So yeah, the plausibility of the possible is going to be your next step instead of going straight into Secrets and Downfall. I think if you're playing as a Discovery captain, it should go the new stuff from Rise and then Secrets and Downfall to get you into 2410, and then you'll do the Mirror of Discovery arc with Captain Killy, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise.
Okay, so I need to go over here to the prior system.
Do you want to do screen capture or no? Screen capture or no?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I can set it up if you want me to.
I mean, we're
Centurion 128, there's definitely at least a few more Discovery episodes coming, probably. I don't have full confirmation on the number of episodes we're making in this era
Siri
yet.
just turned on. Brian, I can send you a code for the Enterprise airship if you want. I will take you up on that.
I'll let you two figure that out.
Just to let you know, your camera got just a little fuzzy. Oh,
Mine did?
yeah, no, it must have been like an autofocus because as soon as I said that, it just went away. So no worries.
That's great. Okay, cool.
So what I'll do, chat, is as soon as I create my account, I'll have our social media coordinator. I'll have her post like my info. That way, for anybody that's interested, we can go ahead and add me onto the game, and I'll be sure to follow up with all of you guys because you guys are all so cool. Thank you. All right, so while I'm flying, let me pull out the questions here. Okay. All right. So, in The Naked Time, have you seen The Naked Time?
Oh man, these are all original series questions. Okay. The Naked Time, I think, is... Yes, I think I know which one The Naked Time
All
is.
right. So in The Naked Time, Lieutenant Tormolin, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly.
Oh boy.
Contracted a virus that lowered inhibitors by removing the glove in his decontamination suit, allowing for some frozen liquid to creep onto his hand. Since he had broken into the integrity of his suit, he was able to bring this virus to the Enterprise.
Right.
Under the influence of the virus, Tormolin became depressed and attempted to kill himself in the rec room with a butter knife. Although McCoy was able to surgically repair the damage, Tormolin died anyway. Oh wait, that was the answer. I'm over here like reading. I'm like,
well, thanks for the story, man.
When is this gonna be a question? And it's like, oh, I just read like the. Oh man, that was embarrassing. That was funny, ladies and gents. All right, so let's find another. Let's find
try
another
one.
question. All right, let me make sure I'm reading a question now. That's an easy one. It's like, what's the name of the ship from the show? Everyone knows that. Guys, what's the name of the ship from the show?
I think it's the Prizer Inn.
The Prizer Inn, really?
The Prizer Inn, instead of the Enterprise. I was making a joke.
I love it. I love the funnies. Okay, wait. Let me find. All right, question back. All right. So our first officer is Lieutenant J. At the end. Okay, our first officer is Lieutenant J.G. Or Joe Tormolin. At the end of his life, he became convinced that a man was not meant to be in space. How did this depressed young man die?
He tried to kill himself with a butter knife in the cafeteria, and then the doctor tried to surgically repair the damage, but he died anyway.
All right, but what did he do? Like, what did he?
Oh, oh my God, what just happened?
There's a bunch of stuff that he did there.
He
I'll give you
took
a hint.
off a part of his glove
I'll give you a hint. He drank
then
something.
allowed the Delio to get on his hand, which then contaminated the entire ship. And this isn't in your question, but at some point I believe it caused Sulu to take his shirt off and start sword fighting people.
Okay, but to redeem my moment of revealing the answer, there's one part of that was left out. He drank something. What did he drink?
Romulan ale.
Not Romulan ale.
Damn.
Does anybody know? I'll give you more of a hint. It's a common item that you would buy in a grocery store. And anybody. Is it green? No. It might be green. It can be green.
I'm gonna guess
somebody
milk.
got it. Yep, milk. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It was poison milk, but yeah, somebody got it.
Okay, poison milk. Nice.
Awesome. All right.
I like the person who guessed melted butter. In the future, we're all just gonna straight drink melted butter. Melted butter. It's what's for dinner.
It's man, why does melted butter sound good right now?
I don't know, but you should see a doctor about that.
Maybe I'm just hungry and melted butter just sounds good right now. That's probably
Maybe.
What it is.
So these missions you're about to begin, just as a quick heads up, are a prequel kind of to Star Trek Discovery Season 1. They don't spoil anything for Discovery, but they're an explanation of how two of the major characters, Captain Lorca and Commander Ellen Landry, ended up on the Discovery and in the both physical and emotional positions that they're in at the beginning of this show.
Okay. Cloaked. Okay, so he just said that keep your shields up because cloaked Klingon vessels are lurking about. Duly noted. Okay, so wait, what am I doing? Got it.
Let's do this quickly. Don't want our shields down for long. Thanks.
I can't believe it's not melted margarine now. Getting says.
It's not melted margarine.
Wow. Okay, where am I going here? Whoa, I just heard like a lot of bass in my headphones. That was pretty crazy.
Excuse me.
Oh, no. You're excused. I said bass and then you just burped. And I'm like, oh, that might have been what it was.
Oh, thanks for the subscription, Intergalactic Towel.
Oh,
Keeping a towel on your intergalactic travels is very important.
This is a short question. What's Chekhov's full name?
Boy.
Uh-oh.
You know, I don't know. But D'Artagnan knows. It's Pavel Chekhov.
Yep. What's his full name? D'Artagnan.
Is it Pavel Anton Chekhov? That's what I'm getting from chat.
Partially correct.
Oh no, Pavel Andreevich Chekhov.
You got it.
All right. Thank you to Matt Blackie, who gave me that answer first. I appreciate you guys feeding me the answer. Oh no, wait, Bobsled624 got it first. Thank you to everyone in chat who helped. Yeah, Victor.
So of all of like, because I know that there is like so many different Star Trek like universes and so many different iterations of the show. What is your favorite, Mike? What do you?
My favorite is Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Star Trek: The Next Generation,
which is I just really like that crew and that show and kind of the themes and mindset they were following. It's really the Star Trek that I fell in love with as a kid, but it's also the one that's held up the best for me as an adult. Deep Space Nine is a very close second. And I don't know if you actually meant this, but just to put on my nerd glasses for a second, and there's actually only, at least in terms of things that have appeared on screen, only 2 or maybe 3 if you count the Mirror Universe, Star Trek universes out there.
Okay.
Almost everything that takes place on Star Trek TV or movies has taken place in what's called the Prime Timeline, which is where the original series and Discovery and all those other things take place. The J.J. Abrams movies took place in the Kelvin Timeline, which is a different timeline.
Okay. Okay. Well, I appreciate the clarification.
Yeah.
And my somewhat tardy chief of security.
Apologies, Captain.
Welcome
aboard. We appreciate you.
Man, this guy just shot so much shade at her. He's like, "You're late."
Yeah, she's hella late.
What took you so long? You try booking a reception hall this prime wedding season. I'm lucky to be alive.
Default 318. We don't have official confirmation, but I would expect the Picard show is taking place in the prime timeline. There's nothing to indicate it won't. Oh, thanks, Duncan Idaho. I'm really glad actually, it was funny. So they're saying the character who just popped up on your screen, Captain Lorca. After we added him to the game, we also added him as the contact for one of the task force operations you can do, Operation Riposte. And there was actually a bug that almost went live where before we'd announced that he was going to be in the game, it was going to put his name as the contact for the mission. We caught that one at the last second.
Well, it's a good thing it didn't go live.
Yeah.
DS9 is my favorite, but still cool.
Yeah, you'll find that a lot of Star Trek fans have a lot of love for Deep Space Nine. It's one of the most popular ones for sure. There's actually just a really interesting documentary called "What We Left Behind" just came out about the making of Deep Space Nine. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's really, really good.
I highly recommend.
So here, if you
What
look
We Left
at,
Behind
you've already passed it.
what
This
is
was ages
going on?
ago, but there's certain objectives in the game that you'll only be able to pass in different ways based on what your career path is.
Yeah,
So
I
if you're
noticed.
a science officer, you can do science things, et cetera, et cetera. You can do that. This is too late. You've already missed it. My bad.
No,
Those
it's fine.
waveform matching things you can do with the arrow keys. You don't have to click on the thing.
Got it.
So all the mini games you can do with the arrow keys, which makes them much faster.
Okay, what am I doing here?
You're just fixing stuff around the
arrow
ship,
keys. Got it. Got
making
it.
sure everything works.
And okay, it looks like I got that. Score. How is it still a score of 0? What do I got to do?
You got to line it up so that you see the little laser going. So you're gonna have to move it up and down as well, as side to side.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. These
Got
ones,
it,
I don't
got
think
it,
it
got
actually
it.
matters if you succeed or fail. It's just a fun thing to do.
Okay, you just gotta like tighten it up. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. There you go.
All right. So, do I have to complete that in order to get that done, or?
I think it just happens anyway.
Got it. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Or select F. Click to select. Okay.
Oh, sorry. This one you do have to complete.
Got it. All right. So now
The other two were running on a time limit and would just
super.
auto succeed after a while. This one you do have to actually do.
Mm-hmm.
You need 100 points, I think.
Let's get this 100 points. No, I'm
You
like
can do it.
Super focused hacker
I
right
believe
now.
in you.
I'm like science mode right now, guys.
I'm gonna have to science the heck out of this.
Hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
All right, done. Easy.
Sweet.
All right, now what else are we doing here?
What the? We just lost port deflectors.
Port deflectors? That doesn't sound good.
Look at the bridge. I'm on my way.
Hack for kids. You're right.
All hands.
Listen, what you hack in your spare time is not.
Whoa. You can't just be coming in here like that, Cleons. That's like not good etiquette, man.
Yeah. No, it's bad.
You don't, man.
Oh,
No,
man,
they're
they just punched you right in the face when they
they're
teleported in,
everywhere.
huh?
Woof. Okay.
Or beamed in. Man, I'm using generic science fiction terms a lot today.
Science.
Science.
All right.
Look at the bridge. We need
One of the best things you can do in because in Star Trek, the cast always has to do a lot of techno babble on the show to make things sound super important and exciting. If you look up bloopers, a lot of it is just them going, we need to reroute the gabion cortex on the. Oh God, I can't say this.
That's that's gold. I love that.
Yeah, it's good.
I wonder though, like how much of it is like they actually have to say certain things, or they're just like just say a science word and we'll film it.
I think the writers actually do. I think in the original series there may have been more just like say science words until you can't say science words. But I know at least starting with Next Generation they had actual scientists on board to give them at least semi-correct science language.
Got it. Kind of like that bit in Ant-Man where he's like, "Do you guys just put the word quantum in front of everything?"
Yeah.
We just finished.
Okay. Now, other than the rifle and the like the standard phaser, are there any other weapons? Or is
Oh, there's tons in the game,
really?
dude. There's
Okay,
all
nice.
kinds of different pistols and rifles. There's melee weapons. There's, we just put out a freaking broadsword you can get
Ooh, I like
when you swing
broadswords.
around. It's pretty fun. Yeah, we added a Tommy gun earlier this year because Picard uses one in the movie First Contact. There's a lot. In fact, we just added a mind control device or mind meld device that just makes you really, really good at punching people.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like the sound of a Tommy gun. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds like a lot.
We'll
of
see.
fun.
We'll have to get you one later on. I think it was a reward for a specific mission, so it'll be coming back in the Phoenix box later.
I'll heal up my team. Nope. Get out of here, bro. Okay. Nice. We cleaned that up pretty quickly. All right, now we're off.
Yeah.
Chicago typewriter. Oh, cutscenes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that guy's cool.
Are you watching Lorca punch people in the face right now?
Yeah, he's just like punching people and oh man.
Yep. Yeah, this is one of my favorite cutscenes. We showed this in the company all hands today, and everybody was cheering.
Cover me.
Oh man, look at this heroic moment.
Hand with this.
Gotta save her girlfriend.
Captain, you need to go.
That's not how
This is the part in every game where you have to mash like the space button.
Right?
people behind.
Oh
Hey,
no.
it's Star Trek. All of our buttons are space buttons.
I felt like you were waiting for me to open that up so you can just like spike it down and like there
You
go.
got no idea how many space jokes we got. We got space jokes for days.
I love it.
Fortunately, the captain had other ideas.
Nice
Oh,
shot,
that's the
Mac.
guy that's Malfoy.
At our backs.
Yeah,
Got
that's
it.
Malfoy right
Yeah,
there.
he's over here
And
like
then,
Dalton chat is like D Holden chat is like Malfoy punching people is so cool.
Yeah, he looks really different with short hair and an American accent.
I was actually in the Universal theme park not so long ago, and I actually saw the Harry Potter theme park, for the first time. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's super cool, man. I loved it. I'm hoping Star Wars Land is as good. I'm heading down there this year.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm treading cautiously with that because it's gonna be so packed.
It's gonna be a madhouse for sure.
It's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I'm going at the least busy time of year, so hopefully that'll help.
And when is that?
I don't know if I should say out loud.
You know
So
what?
y'all come.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, as soon as I asked that, I was like, let me just not. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't ask that question.
Yeah, that's fine.
So someone in chat actually just reminded me. Are you going to be present at any trade shows or events? Because that's actually what a large part of what I do in the company. And if so, I mean, we should definitely link up. For example,
Yeah, definitely, dude.
PAXes, E3. Are there any conventions or any shows that perhaps even the company host or create? Are you guys on the road? Is basically where I'm trying to get at.
So I know our parent company is headed to E3 and PAX this year. I don't think I personally am going, but World will be there. We will definitely be in some capacity at Star Trek Las Vegas in August because that's the big Star Trek convention every year. And honestly, most of us go because we love Star Trek and we love going to a Star Trek convention. But there's also, we get to do some good business there and meet some fun people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Today. Not
If
a-
you're,
wait,
I was gonna say if you're a big Star Trek fan, you should check it out. But
when is
we've
this-
established
when is
that you
when
are
is
new
this-
to the Trek world.
When is the Star Trek a convention?
You'll have to get through me first.
You probably said it, but I was like combat out right now. I was like super spaced out.
Oh, it's fine. It's Star Trek Las Vegas
Okay. And when is
Yeah.
that?
in August.
In August. God.
Yeah. Locutus says Mike come to Nashville in September for IC. It's not too late. Absolutely, buy my plane ticket,
Yeah.
and I'll be right there.
will at the Star Trek convention in Las Vegas? Will you guys be showcasing the game at all?
Yeah, we will. We're definitely going to be announcing some new stuff there. We might be showing off some gameplay on the floor. There's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to have meetups with the developers, and we're going to be giving cool stuff away. So it's going to be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And is it going to be like a free play area for people to come and check it out?
We don't have the plans on that completely settled yet, so
understood.
I don't know.
to be
in the past it has been, but I don't know for sure what we're doing this year.
Okay.
We are having, I think, one of our fleets, one of our player-run fleets has a booth there that they had last year, and I think they're going to do again this year, where they show off the game. So no matter what, you should be able to play it there.
My team will handle the excellent.
Got it.
Are you ready to?
Look at all these criminals, all these Klingon criminals here.
Yeah, gotta march them onto that shuttle.
Take them on a space jail.
Photon decay heading our way.
Okay, so now what are we doing here? Oh, right into the battle, huh? Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Right into the fight.
It's like I thought I was gonna have a little bit of time to fly. No, just like this is it. You're taking the Klingons. There's gonna be some heat. Space Jam.
Come on and jam, and welcome to the jail. Yeah, don't forget your bridge officer abilities.
Oh,
the three ones that I was
right.
telling you about
Got
earlier. You know, melting people's shields and boasting your own shields and such.
I'm sure that this is a new mistake of me, but I keep like clicking, and it's like that.
Well, those ones you kind of have to click. There's shortcuts, and like some people have made like complex keybinds to make them work.
Okay.
But selecting another enemy, tab is your friend. Just tab all day.
Tab in space.
Tab in space. Tab on
Got
ground.
It.
Tab.
Got it. Awesome.
The favorite drink of astronauts.
All ships circle the wagons. Watch out for each other, and we'll get through this.
Okay, and my abilities. Oh, what did I just do? That's like a shield, overshield ability? Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I'm not sure, because I can't see what you're doing.
Yeah,
you'll have to know soon.
You'll see it in a moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Tang, not Tab. That was the favorite drink of astronauts. My bad. I don't remember pop culture references from 30 years before I was born.
I was like, man, I'm sure. I think he's talking about Tang. Thanks for the clarification. I remember the first time I tried Tang, I was like a baby.
Yeah.
I gotta level myself out. Whoa! I just got some experience points. I don't know what for.
All right.
But dope. I like
Good work.
experience points. Okay, let's fight this dude. Oh, he's gonna drop. He's gonna drop quick. Oh man, yeah, that ability, the missiles do a lot of damage.
Yeah, they do.
That's
If you can get them through shields, so like if you drop their shields first before your missiles fire, it does a ton.
Do I have to be within a certain range for like the drain shield ability to work?
Yeah, you do, but I think it's like 10 kilometers. Like
Oh.
you're fine.
Oh yeah,
as long as you press it.
I'm melting this dude right now, and I'm hitting him with this. Boom. Okay, and
Hey Brian, did you have a hard stop at 2 o'clock? Just want to double check because we're about 3 minutes out, but I could stay all day and play this with you. So
yeah, I mean we're going to be wrapping up in just a moment. Man, I felt like the last time I looked at the clock, it was like 4:30, and I felt like only 2 minutes
right?
just
It's
went
blew by.
Wow.
It's fun playing through this stuff.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll finish this fight here, and then we'll wrap it up because I hate backing out of fights. So.
All right, sounds good. Finish up these Klingons.
So in the meantime, guys, while I'm flying through, this is your last, this is not your last chance, but this is, while we wrap up the stream, this is a good opportunity for you guys to ask Mike any other questions that you guys might be interested in. He's readily on chat right now. He's on it. So feel free to check that out. Hit the red buttons. What red buttons? Oh, the missiles. The red
The one that
abilities
looks
do
kind
a
of
lot
like
of damage.
Starburst is the one
Got
they're
it.
talking about, next to Evelyn Sevilla's
I'm trying to hit
face.
that. I'm trying to hit that combo that you were telling me about.
Yeah. That's the one.
And now, oh, but it's 14 seconds off. Okay. Yeah, I gotta try to combo that correctly.
So basically, whenever you press that button, your next torpedo attack is going to be a bomb. So, like, yeah, if you're saying if you drain the shields with Ian's ability,
Oh wow. He melted.
and then fire with your boosted missile, you should be able to rip these guys apart pretty quickly.
I feel like we cleared house. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it. That was awesome. Wow.
All right.
Thank you, Captain K Tainer. Sorry, butchering names here. You're proud of me. Thank you, man. That means a lot. I appreciate that.
You've done amazing.
Like,
we're all proud of you.
This is a lot of fun. So, Mike, man, I can't emphasize this enough. I really appreciate you being on stream with us today.
Yeah, man, this has been super fun. Thanks so much.
I learned
for
a lot.
for all of this.
And I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to you on social, and hitting you up as soon as I download this game.
Yeah. How much did we raise over the course of the last?
That is a good question. How much did we raise?
I feel like we started. I don't know. I feel like we started. I don't know where we started.
We raised over $600, guys.
We raised $300. Heck yeah, guys!
$600.
Well done.
Sick, double that. Like,
oh, 600?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Nice job, guys! Yeah.
Like, that was awesome.
Hooray
guys.
for Star Trek!
Thank you, yo. Honestly,
you,
like, this has probably been one of the most successful streams that we've did in terms of the St. Jude campaign. So, Star Trek community, you guys are awesome.
Thank you guys.
so
we really
much.
appreciate it, and I know the kids will too.
And for those of you who tuned in that don't play this game, I'm brand new to the game and I had a blast. Like I like just now, like I realized how quickly the time passed. But there's a lot to this game, and like Mike, I haven't even scratched the surface, right? Like,
yeah,
this is nothing compared to what the whole game entails, from what I'm understanding or from what you're telling me. So,
hey man, anytime you wanna play through some, always happy to stop by.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Well, we're going to be wrapping it up. We're going to be choosing the winners to all the raffles after the stream. We're going to be reaching out to them, so just keep an eye out on social, emails. We'll be reaching out. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Mike, it's been a pleasure, and I really hope that we can stay in touch. If you're ever at any conventions or anything like that, I hope to bump into you. But if not, we'll definitely keep in touch over social. And again, man, thank you so much for teaching me how to play this game and going through with me, man. It was awesome, and I'm not like I was saving it till the very end, guys. I could do it. I could do it with both hands. Hey, live long and prosper. So that's
all right. Two-hander.
So it was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much, and until next time, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Later, guys.
Live long and prosper, and Jolan True, and Kapla, and all of that.
Bye, guys. Bye, chat. Bye, everybody. Bye, Mike.
Bye.